Back here at home, a 13-year-old healthy Michigan boy apparently died in his sleep just 3 days after receiving the second dose of the Pfizer COVID vaccine. And now the CDC is launching an investigation to see if there was a link between his death and the vaccine. In some cases, Pfizer and Moderna vaccines have been found to cause myocarditis, that is an inflammation of the heart. Joining us now to discuss is CEO of GeoVax, David Dodd. So, David, what do you make of this latest incident?
Well, it's concerning, and we need to investigate it in great detail and do it very quickly. We need to understand if there is any increased risk in any certain populations or certain cohorts and all. And this could potentially be a very concerning issue, but that's why what we need to do is focus on having people investigated appropriately very quickly.
Of the vaccines that are out there, David, what is the danger of students, for instance, kids, because this was a 13-year-old, not getting the vaccine and dying of the virus?
Well, the epidemiologic data says that it is a very low risk, and there are certain people. I think Senator Paul is one of those who are suggesting that perhaps young people do not even need to have the vaccine because they're at such a low risk of either hospitalization and certainly death. And the data certainly would support that. So we need to understand this situation, and what we need to really understand is in different populations, how necessary is it to be vaccinated? This is not a highly fatal illness, but exposing people who otherwise perhaps shouldn't be exposed to it, or perhaps it adds a little additional risk, may not be the smartest thing to do.
Well, that's the conversation all kinds of parents are going to be having with teachers and administrators and their kids. That's why we all hate seeing something like this. Exactly. Again, they have to establish cause and effect, but there you go. Thank you, David Dodd, for joining us. Coming up, we'll have more of American Agenda after this.